Ever since I was a kid, I liked picking up little skills, just little party tricks that you could do, just hanging out with your friends to look a little bit cool. Like this one was the first one I picked up. Check this out. Just bending the first knuckle of your finger. I saw my friend Drew do this when we were in the 8th grade, and he was all bragging about it, thought it was cool. He called it the bear claw. And then I spent the whole night, the night I got home, uh, just figuring it out. And the trick to it is first you gotta crack your fingers, get all the air out, and then you flex the muscles here, which is kind of a trick, you know. These muscles, they're not known for flexing very often, but you know, you flex them and then you just bend your fingers the way you normally would. And then it's just like a trick, it's just like that. I can do it with this hand too, but I can't do it with the pinky. I broke this pinky when I was little, so yeah. That was kind of a cool thing. And anyway, I thought I'd go over some of the skills that one I've learned throughout my life, and some of the skills that I've gained since I've been working out and getting into fitness. Because there's been a lot of really cool, bigger body skills that I've been able to do. I've always been able to do stuff like beatboxing, vocal stuff. You know, I can do a pretty good Kermit the Frog impression. Yeah. And from back in my podcast days, I could make my voice real bassy, get down real deep. And I'm also a pretty good singer. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. But I'm going to go over all of that throughout this video. So, yeah, get ready. First, I thought you guys might enjoy hearing a little bit of my beatboxing. This is a skill I picked up when I was a teenager. I really loved doing it. I did it just kind of like as a vocal thing just to do while I was bored, and I got really good at it. Here's a basic thing that I just sort of do when I'm sitting in a waiting room. I just go... And I just do that over and over again, and it's really fun. And I know a few other sounds. Learn that trying to imitate, you know, those wooden sticks that you see in the music class that are kind of like a musical instrument. And I can also do a pretty good kick drum thing. My friend Cody, he used to be really interested in it. He wanted to figure out how I do it, but he could never figure it out. I tried to explain it to him. It's a... And I mix that into my beatboxing, so it's like... Yeah. And, I used to be really into wubbing, which isn't really a thing anymore. I looked it up on the internet. There's no sources for it at all. Wubbing is something completely different that hood people do. And, yeah, it's basically the idea is saying the word wub in different ways to create a song. So it's like, yo, 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 wub, wub, yum, wub, 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 yum, yo, yo. See? It's like a Skrillex song. I used to do that a lot, a lot. You know, yeah. Oh man. And I did a series on TikTok about you know, the beatboxing and the wubbing, and I have a whole lot of other sounds like snare drum. And yeah, speaking of weird sounds, some of you might know me from my viral video where I go, please, as if you could handle even a fraction of my power. And then I let the biggest, juiciest fart go. I learned how to do fart stuff, like fart noises, when I was a kid, and like a real young kid, like 10 years old, to impress my best friend. And I got a signature one that pretty much only I know how to do. It's I put a bunch of air right here, so it's like. I can do it with the lower one too. Yeah, but the one that I do to get the big juicy farts for that viral video, you gotta lick your hand, so it's like. All right, there we go. That was a good one. That was a real good one. And yeah, I just find that's a really impressive skill. I never did learn how to do the armpit fart. That was always something I was interested in when I was young. I wanted to figure it out because my best friend, he could do it, and a whole bunch of other people in school, they could do it, but I was never able to figure it out. But yeah. Oh, let me show you a trick with a straw if I can find one. You can make a really good simplistic fart sound with just your elbow and a straw. My friend Kyle taught me that when we were like 14. He was like blown away by it. Oh, speaking of being 14, and Kyle, um, he taught me how to make a really cool pigeon noise. Actually, I think it wasn't Kyle, it was Kenneth maybe? Or maybe Dave, my friend Abby's dad. But still. You see, the trick with that is getting a bunch of saliva and putting it in the back of your throat. But I don't have a wet mouth right now. It's pretty dry. Next, I want to talk to you about bassifying your voice, which was a really important skill I learned back when I was doing a lot of podcasts. And yeah, let me show you. So the main goal is you slow down the vibrations of your voice. Sound works by vibrating air, and the slower that you vibrate the air, the actually deeper and bassier it gets. So what you want to do is relax your vocal cords while still being able to produce the sound. And you can go down here and get real deep. If you project your voice a little more while you're slowly vibrating your vocal cords, you get sort of a, I don't know, country western sort of sounding thing. And, you know, you project even more and you've got a superhero voice. Yes, of course, I am here. And that's really great. And of course, you vibrate faster and it goes up like this. And I'm actually a bass baritone. I have two vocal ranges. Oh, did I ever sing the high pitch note for you? Yeah, I can get a pretty good head note in there. Yeah, yeah. So I got a lot of vocal range. I can sing Beatles songs. They're expensive though, and I just got monetization, so I don't wanna get content straight. Uh, I can I can sing bass. I can sing baritone. It's real good, real good. Lots of vocal range. But I really like the deep, bassy voice that comes from the bass part of my voice. Damn. Yeah. Moving away from the voice part of this video, I wanted to show you something that I've shown the YouTube people before, but some people might not have seen. When I was young, I learned some good techniques for standing on one leg, but then as I got unhealthy, I actually lost a lot of those skills. But now I've sort of regained them back, and a lot of balancing, people don't realize, but it's a lot in the core and a lot in the arms. People think it's all about leg strength, but it's actually about this. And there's sort of an advanced technique that I learned when I was young, where you can stand pretty much infinitely by just putting one leg on here. Yeah, just stepping on your own foot pretty much. Yeah. Haha. You see, you move your arm like that to get core control back. And I can pretty much stand like that forever. So, yeah, I wanted to show you that. Now we're going to see a skill I've already done before on this channel a bunch of times, but I wanted to show you guys again, get a better angle on it, and I just really need to stretch out so that I can get the next skill that I'm going to show you. It's a real physical body skill, and it's really good. This one's getting better, by the way. Standing strong, still doing good, moving my arms around and everything. So, yeah, it's nice and good. Dangle my arms, do whatever I want. I could draw a picture like this. And look, I can get up real easy, just like that. And now let's show. About a year ago, I started working out, and at that time, I put my leg up here to see how long I could hold it and how high I could get it. I'll have a picture of that right here. See that? See that? It's not very good. But then I updated it to this, and now I'm going to this. See that? It's like above 90 degrees. That's pretty good. I'm gonna leave it there. And this one, I can't usually leave it places, but you know, it's good. It's still good. Actually, this is pretty good. I am getting better. I'm building more thigh strength because I've been doing more leg stuff with it. Let's see. I think I got to the healthy, healthy, safe state. So you know, I can get it. I think this is good though. It's above my hip line. Definitely making progress. Another thing I've noticed myself able to do is touching my toes from a standing position. So check this out. It's not stretched out enough. But hey, look. And my legs are only slightly bent. Very little. See that? And if I bend them all the way, touch my toes no problem. Couldn't do it at all before. Now, this is the stretch I do every day. I already showed you this before when I showed you my daily workout, but yeah. See? You can touch both my toes, no problem. Something else that's been going on with me lately is I stopped going on my laptop as much, so I've been practicing a lot more with the skills that I was learning, and I am really happy about it. I've just been really enjoying all the free time I have now that I'm not on the computer all the time. I would get up in the morning, I would watch YouTube sunrise to sundown, and it was not good for me. And I put the laptop away, and I just haven't looked back. It's been 35 days now. I've been practicing French every day, sign language, you know, trying to learn how to play the harmonica again. I'm not very good. Oh, I'll show you a little bit of harmonica. Oh, did I ever show you the beatboxing harmonica? Not on my YouTube. Yeah, it's pretty good, eh? Oh, and also, I learned how to make the Happy Wheels victory sound with this. It's like... It sounds a little bit more if I go... Yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate. And also, I know how to play the John Cena sound on recorder, but I don't know where my recorder is. I would have shown you, but actually. You know that little bit it does at the end of the Looney Tunes song? Well, I actually know how to play it on recorder, despite the fact that recorder is nowhere in the song. And I can also do a little bit of I Am the Doctor from Doctor Who. I may have a little bit of a mess up in this. Hold on. See, it's a little bit, just like da 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 da. I forget what came after that last part, but there it is. Yeah. Oh man, how did I play John Cena? I don't know. I don't remember how to play John Cena, but I was doing so good. Da 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 da. But I really love doing the Looney Tunes one because it's just the top three. Another skill that I picked up recently was juggling. I recently made a YouTube video that I never ended up uploading because it was a failure. I called it I learned how to juggle in 24 hours, but I, of course, did not learn how to juggle in 24 hours. I tried and I tried, practiced for hours and hours and hours, but still, all I can do is one flash. But I wanted to show you the flash. So, the idea of a flash is just all the balls get up in the air in one go. So I'll show you. Oh, crap. That was two, though. That was two. I'm going to keep trying until I can show you the flash. All right. That was worse than the first one. Gotta remember to catch them. That's the hardest part is getting the second one in. Oh, I caught two of the balls though. So it's. You see why I didn't upload the video, right? Most of the video is just me walking around to get balls. And this is me after 24 hours of straight practicing. All I stopped for was to sleep and use the bathroom. So... that was terrible. I don't think I'm gonna get a flash. But hey, it was decent. It was decent, you know. I think it takes about a month to learn juggling. That's what a lot of the tutorials said. Some of them said they could learn it in like an hour, which I don't believe. Speaking of John Cena, though, do you want to look, feel, and perform like a professional wrestler? Well, there's nothing I'd like to recommend to you more than Harder Than Last Time supplements. They got all sorts of great stuff. 3 different kinds of pre-workout, some with caffeine, some with beta-alanine in it, and I can speak volumes on beta-alanine. I mean, that stuff is great. I've been using it over the past week and a half, and I have been loving it. It really gets me going every single time. And there's also this great stuff they have there called GO2 Max. It increases oxygen, like gets the oxygen in there so you can like work out and do cardio for longer and harder than last time. You know, is real great. It's real great. You gotta check it out. HTLT subs. They got all sorts of great stuff. There's really great protein bars there and protein supplements. Look, hot chocolate flavor. Winter months like these, everybody loves hot chocolate. Get yourself some hot chocolate protein powder. HTLT subs. Code BrentlyG. Come on, come check it out.